Hi guys, my name is Tracy Ford. Welcome to the Tracy Ford channel. Today we are going to talk about cats as spirit animals, and I actually was inspired to do the blog on cats because I have a student who has a black cat that is attached to her, and I actually have a close friend of mine that has a cat attached to her. These young ladies both have different types of cats. One of the students has a black cat. So I want to focus in on cat behaviors first of all, but I wanted to dive a little bit deeper into understanding the significance of this animal. I already knew that the Egyptians held the cat in very high regard, and they actually have different gods that are representative of the feline species. They were keepers of magic, cats were, back in that time period. So how do these magical creatures have the ability to impact you today? I did some research and found some answers to that. And if you happen to feel like you have a kitty cat attached to you as a spirit animal, you're going to be very interested in what I found. So the first thing I found out is who the cats are drawn to. These animals are very wise and they're very timeless, just as most of the animals that we've explored are. They are explorers by nature. They're automatically curious, so it stands to reason that they would be attracted to old souls and people who love adventure. These cat spirits encourage people to have and achieve balance between independence and time with others as well. The cat helps us reach calm and peaceful relationships, to observe everything that's going on around us, and to look at the light and the dark holistically as not good or bad sources, but to combine them together to see how they impact your world as a whole. This animal, like many of the others, are an animal of self-discovery. And cats, as most of you know, if you have a cat or if you're a cat person, they are extremely patient animals, and they wait for the very perfect moment to pounce and to take action. They are extremely independent as well, but they also like to socialize when it suits them. If it doesn't suit them, they kind of just shy away and they want to be left alone. They are extremely courageous and they love excitement. The cat also has a very deep connection to the self, and they have a capacity to heal. Anyone that has a cat will tell you that time that's spent with their cat is very special, especially if the cat crawls up in their lap and they're able to caress the cat and love the cat. It's a very healing process. They are naturally curious, and they also encourage you to be curious, as well as to look into your unconscious self. The cat has unparalleled eyesight, and they can see very, very well in the dark. This speaks to your ability as a human to see even in the darkest of times, when things look the absolute most dismal and awful. That is when you can use the power from your cat to help you see through all of the darkness and all of the negativity that surrounds you. They're agile creatures, so they lend that ability to land on their feet to you as their human counterpart. You will land on your feet, even if you feel like you're going to drown. The help of these spirit animals, especially these cats, can let you know, hey, you're going to land on your feet and everything's going to be fine. Cats love to sleep. They sleep most of the time, and that's no different than a spirit cat. Your cat may serve as a reminder for you to rest. Don't go at something so hard that you lose yourself. Take the time to recharge and know that it's okay to sleep and it's okay to take a break. We often run so hard and so hurriedly that we let our necessities like sleep just fall by the wayside. And my studies in psychology are very clear that sleep deprivation is not something that's a good thing for our body, nor is it a good thing for our mind. So the cat will remind you to be cognizant of your health as well as to sleep and rest, that it's okay to take a break. Cats often have the reputation of being aloof, as if they don't care, but cats can be very loving, often, you know, loving on their human counterpart. As I said, they'll crawl up in somebody's lap and they'll knead and they'll purr. They actually are very social animals. With this love comes healing. So that is why cats and dogs are introduced a lot of times as therapy animals. They are very therapeutic. So you may be a healer if you have a spirit animal, cat, attached to you, or you may need to feel healthy. These animals can offer that to you. The cat can keep your fear of loneliness at bay as well because of the great love that they have offered to you. Magic is why the cat was held in such high regard in the ancient world. The cat is often attached to someone who is a practicing magician. They can help you with your magical awareness and even put potency behind the spells that you cast, which is why you often see in comics the witch has a black cat, because these cats are very magical beings and they project your spell even deeper into the universe. They personify the spell, if you would. If you have a cat in your life, real or spiritual, you may have a connection to antiquity. I am personally allergic to cats. I'm not surprised that a cat has not attached to me at all. But I'm allergic to dogs as well. But if I had to define whether I'm a cat or a dog person, I'm a dog person through and through. This is not to say that I think cats are bad or that they can't be loyal, because they can be, because they often attach to their subjects, and living cats attach to their humans. But remember that as you discover your spirit animals, if you happen to find that a cat is snuggling up with you, remember that as you walk through that process, that you can symbolize them in your life. So you can commune with them through meditation, but again, those jewelry pieces and those totems that you can put on your altars are really good. It's likely that the cat will crawl in your lap when they need to relay messages, or they will slap you in the face when it's time for you to wake up. If you have any questions at all about this particular episode, please make sure that you post a comment, or you can get a hold of me through my social media channels. I appreciate you watching. I hope you have a great week, and I will see you next time.